One thing I cannot stand is someone that abused elderly people, deceived them in their later years. Now, I want you to watch this story, and this story just really angered me.
I want to live contented in my house because my house is paid off.
Yvonne King worked hard as a housekeeper to pay for her home in Hollywood that she's owned for more than 50 years. All for when she retired, for when she could no longer work.
I'll be 92. I can't go to work. I can't wait for nobody. Nobody gonna hire me.
She fell behind on her taxes, owing the county about $5,000. A relative approached her about helping.
He said he was gonna sign, just pay the tax and sign my house over to him.
Bringing her a quitclaim deed.
He said, "Nah, you signed it." I cannot see good. My eyes are bad, and I couldn't see what I was writing. He just told me, "Sign here."
He's supposed to turn it back over to her after everything's done, and it didn't happen.
Months later, an eviction notice arrived at her home.
I did not know the man was going to take my house.
She tried to get in touch with her relative, but nothing.
I called him over and over.
King and her son Jerome finally going to court.
The judge made the inquiry. He said, if you get your money back, would you be willing to give Miss King her house back? He said no.
He said no.
He said no.
I want the house.
He said, I want the house.
And because she legally signed the quitclaim deed, there's nothing anyone can do about it.
I mean, I cried all night. All night, and I ain't got nowhere to stay. Right now, I'm packing tonight. I don't know where I'm going. I pack up tonight. I don't know where I'm going. I just pack up. I need help.
So you have this sister, 91 years old, have a hard time seeing, and you take advantage of your aunt because you are sorry, lazy, good for nothing to go work and build your own house and pay your own house note and pay it off one day. Like this woman worked her whole life to pay off her house. Her house was hers, and you swindled her out of it, and nothing the courts can do because it was legal paperwork that was presented. You see, a family member like that, the family needs to go find him, and the family need to make him give her back her house. It needs to be handled just like that. Either give her back her house on that paperwork or else. That's kind of how the family needs to handle that. The legal system don't need to handle that at all, because what that individual did was so dirty, evil, low down, and conniving to do that. This woman can't even see, and you getting her to sign her house away to you. Can't stand lazy people, man. Like I said, look, I loathe lazy people because lazy people come up with all kind of ways to get out of working hard, to get out of providing for themselves, to get out of just doing what's right. That's how a lot of people become criminals, because they're lazy. It's a lot of your scammers that you have, credit card scammers, whatever, they're lazy. They don't want to get up and go work. That's why, I have no sympathy for them at all when they're lazy and good for nothing, and you doing that to an elderly family member and that's stupid. That's just so stupid, man. I can't, man, I'm just hate this story, man. I hate it. Because I know they got a lot of people like that running around this country. In some countries, they would have dealt with that family member because you don't disrespect your elders in certain countries. That would have been a major problem in a lot of countries. But here in America, you got people that have no respect at all. If you don't respect your elders, if you don't love them and honor them for paving the way for you to be here, then what good is our community? What good is this country if you have no respect for your elders? I mean, this story, like I said, is just what's wrong with our community and what's wrong with America too, because you got other groups of people doing the same thing, but it just shows that we have no respect. And as black folks, we always respected our elders, always. Now, we have certain other ones that never did it, but us, we always prided ourselves in respect, and we don't respect ourselves at all anymore. And this story is one of them that proves it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story. And if this was your aunt, how would you go handle that family member?